So I'm going back into dating. Yes. I have a date for this weekend. What happened? So I'm going back into dating. I have a date for this weekend. Today's currently Monday, but I'm gonna go on a date in the weekend. And I just want to talk about a little bit of because I said previously that I was gonna stop dating because it had gone so badly. And it did. Like I had previously mentioned that I never really went out before. I only started going out when I turned 21. I'm currently 22 right now. I only went out for 1 year. So I started in March. I started March of 2024, and right now it is currently March of 2025. And I don't know. I think that there's nothing in particular with the person I'm going on a date with. It's not that I think like, oh, they're the love of my life and this guy's the one. No, but I realize that, I have like I do want to get married. I do want to find the right person. Sorry, I had to move you guys. I do want to get married. I do want to have like a long-term partner for the rest of my life. I want that life, and I realize that if I'm just gonna give up so easily after only a year of dating, and I didn't even date that many people, I didn't even go on that many dates. If I'm just gonna give up after a year, that's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna meet the correct person. I'm just gonna give up on that chapter of my life and just like, oh, it's fine. Like, no, I want to have a family in the future. And it's not like I'm forcing it. I don't feel like I'm not forcing like a relationship with anyone. If I go out with someone and I know that it's not going to work out, or I know that we're just too different, or I know that it's not going to work out in the future, I'll just be very, very direct and be like, hey, this isn't like what I'm looking for. This isn't what I want. And a lot of the guys that I go on dates with, they understand that. But yeah, I just realized I need to change the angle. That is much better. So yeah, I realized that I couldn't give up on that. I couldn't just be like, oh, it's not gonna work out, it's fine, like, bye. I am gonna go on more dates. Hopefully they'll be a lot better. Hopefully I'll have a much better time. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like also I wanted to go back on dates because I'm just so exhausted because of my job. I have a full-time job and it's exhausting. Okay, anyone that works like a 9 to 5 knows, just even though you're like seated the whole time, even though you're like in an office the whole time, even though you're just like looking at a screen the whole time, you're just so exhausted afterwards. Like, I know I didn't go to the gym, I know I didn't run a marathon, I know that I was just sitting down the whole 8 hours, but I'm still so exhausted. So I feel like I need to go out more. I need to get friends, I need to go out more, I need to explore more places. Like, I'm still so young, and I need to take more risks. I need to be doing all these things. I need to be enjoying my youth, and just coming back from work and just going to sleep, just making some dinner and just, oh, let me go to sleep, let me just browse through TikTok, let me scroll through Instagram. Like, that is not how I should be living my life. And if going on more dates is gonna help me get out of this constant cycle of just coming back home, going on Instagram, going on TikTok, making dinner, I play video games, and I just don't want that. I honestly don't want that in my life. I'm trying to stop doing that. And that also leads me to another reason, is that I don't really have friends. I don't really have a lot of friends. I would say my only friend is my sister, which is very sad, but it is true. And sorry, I needed to. Yeah, my only friend is my sister, and I would say my cousins as well. But yeah, I just realized that I don't really have a lot of friends, so I can't really go out that often. Unless I want to go out alone, which I'm fine with. But sometimes I want to go out at night. I want to go to like these bars or these types of places, and I'm not going there alone. Like, I'm not dumb. I ain't taking that risk. So I'll just go on a date with. But people just don't really tell you how difficult it is to find friends in comparison to how difficult it is to find a date, because there's so many dating apps, but so many of those dating apps are like, oh, you can also make friends here, but it's a lie. I've gotten so many dates. How many friends? Zero friends. And I think it's because they could smell my desperation, because immediately when someone talks to me and they want to be my friend, I just sound so desperate. Like, I can admit it myself. I sound so desperate. I'm like, oh, you like that? I like that too. Yeah, let's go out. Let's do this. Like, I am over there barking like a dog, like, please love me. And then they run away, obviously. Like, I would run away too. Like, this bitch is crazy. But, you know, it's kind of sad. Like, sometimes I just want, like, a friend so we could, like, talk about stupid stuff and just do stupid stuff. But it's kind of hard. It's very hard to get a friend, especially to find someone that has very similar interests as you. So, yeah. I think for right now, I'm just gonna focus on dating and my job and just trying to live more of my life, because I feel like I'm in my early 20s, you know? Right now I should be getting my heart broken. I should be experiencing more things. I should be doing like stupid decisions. Not saying that that's okay, or not saying that I'm gonna do something so stupid that's gonna ruin my life, but you know what I mean. Like, I should be going out and doing things. And right now I'm not doing anything, and I know I'm gonna regret it. I just know that in a couple of years' time I'm gonna regret the fact that I'm just locking myself up in the room. Like, I am a princess in a fairy tale, but I am also the villain in this fairy tale. Like, there's no one locking me up in here. I'm doing it by pure choice. This is my choice, but I don't choose to live like that anymore. So I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna try and get friends, but that is so much harder than when people assume it is. Or maybe it isn't. Like, someone told me, how can I find a friend? These apps never work for me. Like, I don't know why. They never work. And, you know, I just want to find like a cute little girlfriend so we can like go out, get some coffee, talk about our week, talk about the stupid shit we've been up to. Like, I want that. I just want that, but it's so difficult to find. And it's so, you know, I find it so much more sad. Not when I see like a couple, because when I see a couple I'm like, oh, they're cute, like, good for them. But when I see like a group of two besties, I'm like, I want that. I want that. Like, fuck a relationship. I want a friend. I want a best friend so we can go out, buy like matching pairs of bags and just look cute together. Just look like such a good friends that I want that. But I don't have that. I don't. And I know no one's watching these. Like, I know no one watches my videos. So, but I feel like that makes me more comfortable with just like posting whatever, because no one's watching them. So I'm like, who cares? Like, let me just be stupid. But if anyone does watch it, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned to show you how it's going. I think I'm gonna post different things because my life isn't that exciting. That's why I haven't been posting, because my life is not exciting to be making vlogs. So I'm gonna try and do something else. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.